So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today. Marceline continues. Really got to start pushing through this. I've been slacking recently, but yeah, we're going to have the Rangers match. I'm probably going to be doing like real slim highlights, and then I want to put the Manchester City match in there as well. Okay, so you get 2 games to watch, but the Rangers one will be shorter than the Man City one. I've got a new controller. My other one has finally died on me. The other day, right, I tried to play with... I tried to record a video with the Rangers game, and I was wondering why my players would not stop sprinting the whole time. It was because my R2 trigger, which is what I use for sprint, had officially gone. It was knackered, so I've had to go out and buy a brand new controller. Hopefully that helps me out. I don't know how much it will. But anyway, today, a couple of changes are going to had to be made. Because we've got Man City coming up, as we know. It's a big game, so I'm gonna rest the likes of Maguire for today, and we're gonna bring in Bailly, Lindelof, Ashley Young. Yes, I know, but we're gonna start him on the left. Romero in goal. We're gonna have Matic, McTominay with Lingard, and we're going for James, Sancho, and Martial. It's a different forward line, but I want to try it out. Rashford needs a rest. Greenwood, feel like resting him, and Sancho, I want to play him up top and see how he does here. He can play up there technically, and I think him having tight possession, good dribbling stats, and obviously good speed and acceleration, he might be good for it, but time will tell. So that's the lineup. That's what we're going for. There is Rangers themselves. We're currently 1 point ahead of them in the group stage. So yeah, we really need to keep playing well. We did lose the last game against Liverpool. We're going to play Legend as always, and 12 minutes this time around. But let's do this. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. Please smash the like button straight away. Yesterday I put out a tutorial video on how to install V2. If you haven't already, give it a watch. That's on the PC. And we also have a PS4 one. You can follow the Midnight Kid for that one. And Spoonie Pizzas also has one as well. Anyway, let's do this. So Manchester United return to Old Trafford. That's right, Europa League match day number 4. It's winding down. It's Ashley Young back in the lineup, and there are quite a few changes that have been made. But United know if they can win today, it would put them that step closer to advancing to the knockout stages. So Sancho gets us rolling. Manchester United back at home as Wan-Bissaka got clattered there by Murphy. Rangers are wearing their blue kit today, United in the red. As the Scottish side look to start off very lively here. What a start this is by them, and they nearly scored in the opening 2 minutes. And it was an onslaught, a bit of a flourish. Working it well down the wings, cut inside, and reverse strike just wide by Ojo. Something Jose would not be happy about, conceding in the first 2 minutes of a match, especially in one so important as this, because if United do win, they move 4 points clear of Rangers, open up a bit of space with only 2 games to play, and then you would fancy United to definitely advance to the knockout stages. Here is Ojo, but good covering. Tavernier. Ojo once again. Jack. Well, Lingard's completely missed it. The ball's been laid inside. There's an effort. Good save with the feet of Romero. Ashley Young to take. Fizzes it in. Oh, took a little deflection. Comes back to the captain. Has another chance to deliver it. This time he's looking on the edge of the box. Matic. Scott McTominay floats it over the top towards Wan-Bissaka. His strike's also deflected. Now United finally getting a bit of possession. Lingard looking for Daniel James. Now here comes the Scottish side with Murphy. And he takes his time, starts again. I mean, this is a big match for United in the sense of the word that, hang on a minute, Morales has got the other side of his man. Eric Bailly was across quickly, couldn't quite get the ricochet. Tavernier floats it in. Wan-Bissaka gets it away. Pressure's on here. Even Matic couldn't make the most of it. Davis. Is this going to lead to a goal? Jack flicks it forward, gets it back again. Morales able to turn. There's an effort, took a deflection, and United give away the corner. Barisic to whip it in. Rangers have been dominating the possession so far. It's a great ball. And Ramiro comfortably takes claim. Wan-Bissaka went for a very interesting clearance there. He's looking for Martial and he's given it away. Now Man United can try and start again. Ashley Young. Lindelof. Swings it round the other way to Wan-Bissaka. Martial. Wan-Bissaka back to Martial. It's a great ball up the line. And now Martial needs options. Still going, lays it across. And Jesse Lingard is there. From one end of the field to the other. Quick, decisive play. And there is one man that has been scoring goals since Paul Pogba's been injured. And it's that man there, Jesse Lingard. Nothing McGregor can do, but Wan-Bissaka, once Martial was through with that pass, all he had to do was put it on a plate and tap it in. Well played, Wan-Bissaka. Scott McTominay does find Sancho. It's better by him. Feeds it across. Matic has seen the run here of James. It's an inviting ball over the top. Drills it in. Lovely ball. Oh, Martial was calling for it instead of running to it. He was more worried about waving to the fans. Ashley Young to take as Jermaine Defoe comes on. It's come back. There's Matic with half an effort. It was on his weaker right foot and would have been something special to score and beat McGregor from there. But Jermaine Defoe came on in the last match and did make an impact. So he'll be hoping to do the same. Here he is now. Players making the runs out wide. Tavernier, chance to float it in, maybe. Does do that. Spectacular clearance. Davis fed through towards Murphy. And Ramiro is equal to it. Got down low. What a clearance that was. But it came right back down United's throat, and this strike was a decent effort, but a comfortable save. That's Barisic. Plenty of players to choose from. Floats it high. Ashley Young missed the header, and what a chance it was. But fractions wide. Could have been 1-1. And he knows it. He gets it back again. Martial. McTominay. To Wan-Bissaka. McTominay once more. Lays it across to Jesse Lingard. He goes down. Foul wasn't given. But Lingard's going to have a go from distance and sting the arms of McGregor. And Rangers' last couple of changes. Galton and Grez to come on. And United's first change is Sancho off, Pereira on, and Dalot replaces Bissaka. Rangers are living on the edge if they don't win this one, or at least get a point out of it. Depending on what happens in the other match, they're going to have to win their final two games without question. Jack with the ball over the top, but players are getting tired. Ramiro comes out, good clearance by him. And that is the full-time whistle. United really, apart from having maybe 1-2 chances, didn't do a whole lot, but at the end of the day, that man there scores yet again against Rangers to pick up the 3 points. So there we have it, a very dull type of match, not a whole lot going on. 3 attempts to 6. Apart from Rangers had an early spell, didn't they? But apart from that, not a lot happened. And Lingard, yeah, he loves playing against them. And he's your man of the match. So the other results, Michelin lost 2-0 to Besiktas. So I think, I don't know actually, we'll have a look in a minute. Elsewhere, PES United lost. Fair enough. Milan won 2-0. Borussia Dortmund lost by 1-0. Sevilla won 1-0. Wolves drew 2-2. PSV won 4-2, and Feyenoord won 4-2 as well. Everton winning by a goal 1-0. So it has made it interesting now. Besiktas, they are up into third, but they have the same points as Rangers. We pretty much now just need a point from the final 2 matches, I think, and that probably would be enough because we are going to face Besiktas and Michelin in the last matches. So obviously we want to finish top though, so we will continue to try and win those matches. But up next is Premier League match day number 10, the Manchester derby against Man City. And this is going to be a very, very big match. And we're going to have to make sure that some of the boys are up for this. I don't know who's going to be up for it, but let's have a look. So let's play around with the team and return. Okay, so I think this is pretty much what we're going to have to go for. I'd love to have a little bit more team spirit. Unfortunately, you know, it's hard because, you know, Sancho's not doing anything for me right now. He really isn't. I don't know if it's just because the spirit is down. I can definitely tell. You can always tell when the spirit isn't great. The team is a little bit more sluggish. I was certainly doing better when Pogba is in the lineup, but, you know, we still have to wait till he's back. He's still got 6 weeks out. Matic is on red. Unfortunately, we can't play him, so we're going to bring De Gea. Luke Shaw, Bailly had a cracking game. We're going to play him. I've got to bring Maguire back because him as a captain, he does help the stamina a little bit. Wan-Bissaka on the right. Although, you know, it's kind of a toss-up. Do I play Wan-Bissaka or Diego Dallo, you know? And Wan-Bissaka's speedier than Dallo, but Dallo's also flashing. But I'm going to start Wan-Bissaka. We've got McTominay. I'm going to bring Pereira in with Maddison. Martial, Greenwood, Lingard. That's pretty much what I want to play. Rashford's on orange, and I think he might do better if he comes on later. It's going to be a tough match. I'm not holding out a whole load of hope in this one, but I've got to try and stick to my guns and grind something out in this game. But it is doing my head in with this spirit. Trying to get it up, but it's not easy, is it? It's not easy. There's a look at Man City. Very good lineup. Aguero, Bernardo Silva, Sterling. They got De Bruyne in there with Silva, Fernandinho, Otamendi, Laporte. Maybe crank this up a tiny bit so there's a little bit more time. Yeah, 30 minutes seems fine to me. And yeah, let's get this one underway. There's certainly going to be a lot of drama. Hope you guys do enjoy it. Sit back, relax, or don't relax too much, but pray that we can win. Taking on City. Here we go. So what a match we have today as Sergio Aguero captains Manchester City. Harry Maguire takes the captaincy for Manchester United in the one and only Manchester derby. Over the years, we know Man City have just completely obliterated United. They've been winning trophies and getting better, whereas Man United have been struggling. Can they perform today? They are ahead of them in the league. They've had a better start than them in the league, but everything's on the line, and at the end of the day, 3 points is what they're here for. So a beautiful day. Turf is immaculate. Conditions are brilliant. Now we just want to see a riveting game of football played at a tremendous pace, and I'm sure we're going to get that. We've got so many good players playing. But United know they're going to have to watch the likes of Kevin De Bruyne as the ball is delivered in. It is come back towards the Belgian international who has a go. Fernandinho. Silva back towards him, but couldn't do enough. That's a risky place to lose it. Man City could create a chance here. They still have it. De Bruyne! And it's wide of the mark. I thought it was it. De Gea was at full stretch. Lingard, I don't know what you're playing out there. He gave it away. Then Harry Maguire couldn't get it out. And this isn't far away. It's fractions. Well, an early warning sign for Jose's team. Very much like the game against Rangers, that they stole 1-0. And I think, though, you know, Man City are going to be wary of that. They know that this United team can score a goal and then generally sit back and possibly steal a 1-0 win. They did lose to Liverpool and not too long ago, so it was unlucky for them. But United have got to be crisp, clean, work the ball forward, create chances when they can. It's Eric Bailly at the back as he feeds it off to find Luke Shaw, who's had a bit of a rest over the last few matches. Martial back to Luke Shaw. just about onside, but tried to play the ball inside. He's given it away. Aguero's on his bike. Here he is now. And City have got a lot of pace. That's a lovely ball through the middle. Where are Manchester United? Who knows? There's another chance, and David De Gea, what a save that is to deny Raheem Sterling. Far too easy. Great ball through the middle there. Great first save initially, and look at this for another stop. Double save, double class. So 2 let-offs for United. We've only played 12 minutes. De Bruyne is going to take the short one. Sterling. Good hold-up play by him. Lays it across. And the referee has given the foul right on the edge of the box. I think that was against Zinchenko, actually. Yeah, Jesse Lingard's the culprit. More importantly, this is a chance, isn't it? You've got De Bruyne or Silva. It is going to be De Bruyne. It's come straight into the wall. Comes back to him, and Bernardo Silva, this time, having a go. De Gea is busy in this one. He struck this with some power. There's a lot of dip on it as well. De Bruyne, I don't know how many corners he's had in this opening 20 minutes, but he's had an awful lot. He's got another chance to deliver it in. He's gone back post again. Right now, unable to really create much. Greenwood was trying to get there. What do United do in this point? Because they can't get the ball. They simply cannot touch Manchester City. The ball's floated in. McTominay's there. Pereira gets it away. Mason Greenwood, obviously he's on his own up there. There's not a whole lot he can do. It's a good challenge as City win it back. United have got to try and high press and win it when they can. A lovely turn by Raheem Sterling. Well played, Harry Maguire. Now maybe United can make the most of this. That's a late challenge, surely. Yes, it is. And Fernandinho gets a word in the ear. Another corner, another chance. Kevin De Bruyne keeps going back post, but he's looking where Harry Maguire is. It's not the greatest idea. That's a foul, ref. I mean, it definitely is. Don't know how on earth he's decided to play on there. This Man City have now got a free corner out of it. Are they going to mix it up? De Bruyne has been the busiest player. Great ball back post. Fernandinho now. Manages to turn, takes a slight deflection. They still have it. Eric Bailly now. He tries to feed out the line to Pereira. Then he tries to give it inside, loses out. It's all a little bit of a mess. Eric Bailly. Greenwood. Martial. Looking for McTominay. Now Luke Shaw finally gets a bit of breathing room. Got to get players in there though, Manchester United. And Luke Shaw tried to skip past his man, and he's actually won the foul. Cancelo, the culprits. Well, do you have a go from here? I think you do. If you are James Maddison. And you get something on target. You get a stat for the half, because it's nothing that United have done this half. They've done literally nothing. Finally get a corner out of it. Can they make the most out of these set pieces as the ball's fired in? No, they can't. Good defending there by City, and the referee has awarded another United free kick. Well, this is more inviting and a really good range for James Maddison, and that's disappointing. Very disappointing for his standards. It's way, way over. Massive clearance. Oh, he nearly found Greenwood. But it looks like that's going to be the end of a very, very one-sided half. There it is, still 0-0, but man oh man, has De Gea been in top form. So United have made a change. Jose has summoned Marcus Rashford as Andrea Pereira comes off. But 8 attempts to Manchester United's 2. And the only reason United had 2 attempts in that first half was because of set pieces. Other than that, they did literally nothing. So they're going to hope for a better start to this second half. Here is Rashford. That is a shockingly bad challenge by Otamendi. Really reckless, and he's lucky it's only a yellow. Completely took Marcus Rashford out. Look at this. Man, it's filthy. I don't know what he's complaining about. James Maddison is going to take this one and fire it in, and it was nodded on by McTominay. David De Gea, fantastic awareness by him. That's the thing about De Gea, not only phenomenal hands, but he really is very good at finding players. And is that a late one? It is. Man City, they're not hanging about today. It's going to be a yellow card for Fernandinho. He had one in the first half. The referee let him get away with it. This one, yeah, he does dive in. Minimal contact with the ball. Well, James Maddison had one in the first half, and it wasn't great. He's going to hope for a second. Better one here. Oh, it's come off the crossbar. Oh, my word, what an effort. Somehow it stayed out. Comes back to him again. Back on the edge of the box. Lingard with a go, and never trolling the keeper. And the first real change is Piatek comes on for Aguero. Oh, that was an unreal effort by Maddison. Goalie was literally stranded. There was nothing he could do. Would have been a little bit harsh on Man City. He dominated the first 45 minutes. United have looked better the second half. That's for sure. Especially since Rashford's come on. Here he is now. He was looking for Mason Greenwood. And they've got a chance to break here with Martial. He needs options. Fantastic challenge. There is no love lost between these two teams, as we know. But wait a minute. Zinchenko has opened up some space. Looking to swing it around the other way to Piatek. A little bit wider than he wanted, and well played Luke Shaw, but it's a corner. United have made another change. Martial's off, looking tired. Sancho comes on. Another corner by City. I don't know how many they've had today. Too many. Fernandinho working it forward well. Cancelo starting again. Fernandinho is on that yellow card, and he's rifled it over the bar. So Leroy Sané comes on. Bernardo Silva has been replaced. That's a lot of pace down the flanks. There is the header, and it loops over the bar. Great delivery. Good defending though by Wan-Bissaka. David De Gea this time looking for Sancho. Definitely got the freshest legs. The United have played better this second half. Been a lot more lively. Wan-Bissaka back to Lingard. McTominay's got a lot of space ahead of him. Feeds it off. There's a late one. Maddison. Great strength by Maddison. Somehow he's kept it. It's another late challenge. Players are flying all over the place. Surely the ref has got to get a grip with this game. It's now a yellow card for David Silva. I mean, there was a foul before that initially. Then we saw an elbow afterwards. Sancho was the one who got... Well, he's actually given a foul for that one. Well, they've got closer and closer. How is this effort? Oh, it was closer than before. It was heading in this time, but Lunev was there. Well, it's been a game of set pieces, hasn't it? We've had set piece after set piece. Now United have a chance. It comes back out. Scott McTominay lays it across, looking for Rashford, but far too slow on the ball. Raheem Sterling now. I think as we're coming up to the 80th minute, you can see players are exhausted. They've been running their socks off throughout the course of this match. Well, here's Leroy Sané, lays it off. Piatek with a strike. And De Gea will take that all night and day. And United will start playing football once more. They've been much more involved. The first half was all City without question. This has been a better display. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, this is a chance. Look at the space out wide here. It's going to be Sancho. Could have probably won it there. Lays it across. There's another chance, but United are sleeping. And they still have it, though. Sancho once more. Does the old roundabout. Rashford. Lingard floats it over the top. And it's out for the corner. Oh, can United grab something late? It's fired in. Defending by both teams on set pieces has been really good. Raheem Sterling goes the other way. Watch the run now of Leroy Sané. Sterling. Piatek. Was it the right idea for the manager to take off the likes of Aguero? It's an interesting one, wasn't it? Zinchenko now. Final 2 minutes. Good ball up the line. Wan-Bissaka trying to get there. Makes the challenge. Another corner again, this time for City. Kevin De Bruyne. It's probably about his 10th corner today. He's got 2 City players that are looking for the short. He's decided against it! And Leroy Sané, probably the last chance of the game. Fluffs it, but what a chance it was. So Man United, have they got one final chance here? Fed up the line, looking for Marcus Rashford. Slight deflection. Fed inside. And Man United, I think they will be happy as ever if this does finish 0-0, and it looks like it will, but hang on, a bit of a risky back pass by Otamendi. And suddenly, there's a corner. Final corner of the game. It's fired in. Comes back to Luke Shaw. The referee doesn't award the foul. And surely that will be the full-time whistle. It has finished somehow, and I don't know how. Manchester City 0, Manchester United 0. But you can thank David De Gea at the start of the game because he pulled off some blinding saves. But 12 attempts to 7 in the first half. It was 8 attempts to pretty much 2. So United definitely stepped it up. But man of the match was David Silva. And I'm going to say David De Gea. Well, I want to actually take a look at some of the highlights here because unbelievable stuff from De Gea. This was the first chance, and also the AI. I mean, I'm seriously getting sick of it. I'm seriously getting sick of the AI sometimes. They just stand there and they won't switch players. You saw that from the corner, and I may even show it again. I had 2 Manchester United players waiting to hit it, and because that it would not switch with L1, I couldn't take control of them, so my chance had gone. And I really, please, Konami, fix these things. They are driving me up the wall. There's another save by De Gea from David Silva, who struck it relatively well. Then we had Kevin De Bruyne here. After 34 minutes, took a big deflection, so nothing really came out of that one. This was James Maddison. We had a few strikes in the first half. I don't know if we're going to show the one. I had so many free kicks, it was unreal. I mean, is this the one here? No, this was the terrible one. So that was the one that was way over the bar after 40 minutes. A terrible challenge by Otamendi. He's lucky he only got a yellow card for that one. We had Fernandinho committing a foul on Rashford. Another yellow for him, or the first yellow for him. And this was the strike. Have a look at it. So unlucky. The goalie, Lunev, was all over the place. And that could have been the goal that won it for us. And then Cancelo had a chance from the corner with a header. There was another late corner with another header. We had a clash of heads and an elbow there with David Silva. Another free kick. Another good save by the goalie. Oh, it was an interesting game, wasn't it? For a 0-0, it wasn't that dull. And Sancho, yeah, this was the chance for him. But he just looks so slow. He is so slow, and I don't understand why. I think his chemistry is just poor with us. And the final chance there by Leroy Sané. So there we have it. Man, oh man. So the other results, Liverpool won 4-1, so they're, I think, going to go over us now, leapfrog over us. Wolves won 1-0, Crystal Palace 2-0 winners, Newcastle lost 2-0, Tottenham won 1-0, 4-2 winners by Chelsea, Norwich beat Everton, they're having a nightmare, and Arsenal lost 3-1 to Leicester City. So we do drop down to 4th, but we have got a rough spell right now. I will take a point away from home against City all day. Tottenham still not too shabby with 9 wins out of 10, considering how bad they're doing in real life right now. Yeah, on bottom of the table, Everton, Southampton and Norwich. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We will return to take on Chelsea. That's right, Chelsea in the next game. Another big matchup. And yeah, it's not been easy. I just want Pogba back, please. And I just want the AI to use their brain. They just don't do it. Anyway, till next time, guys, subscribe for more and take care.